Fuck it, we'll do it live. I'll write and we'll do it live. It's your boy Ryno back with another very frustrating episode of the Lowlife podcast. With me as always, but not always in person, Dano.
Oi, oi. We're a little fired up over here. Fuck technology.
We're having some fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're just gonna run it on this one. So hopefully everything works and you guys have a full episode on Friday. So
Yeah, dude, I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want to bum you out because it's Friday. And we're all super excited about the Idle Hands show. We just closed out entries for updates. What are we at right now for how many people?
We gotta be near 1,000
entries.
Sorry, 100. 100. Near 1,000.
I was like,
sorry.
Fucking...
Yes, 100. Somewhere near 100 entries so far. I counted. I want to say it was somewhere around like 1 o'clock this afternoon. Today's Wednesday for reference. And I think it was like 96 when I counted.
Oh, okay.
Earlier. So, and it's been several hours since, and we finally got me access to the fucking Idle Hands page on Instagram now. So yeah, you'll be getting a lot less nice messages from here. I know, but no, I'm just kidding.
Not kidding,
but not kidding. There are such things as stupid questions, I assure you. So yeah, so now we can go back in there and we'll do a final tally and all that shit. But we're as of right now at time of recording, we're somewhere around 100 fucking resubmissions, which honestly is astounding.
Yeah,
couldn't be more fucking excited.
Yeah, I'm super stoked, dude. Like when we first started accepting, like last week, we're kind of nervous about how many people were actually going to follow through.
Well, I wasn't, to be fair. I hadn't even thought about it. And then Ryno, we were on the phone and we're like doing what we do and we're spitballing ideas and shit. And he's like, dude, what if 50 people don't submit? And I was like, fuck, man, I hadn't even considered that as a possibility. But now I'm worried.
This shit's stressful, dude.
It is. Because you don't know if people are going to be into it. It's one thing to draw 150 people to say, hey, yeah, okay, we'll build a bike. But it's another to have at least 50 motherfuckers
actually do it.
Actually be like, no, I'm in it. I'm taking this seriously. You guys have to trust our word that all this shit's going to come to fruition, that there's going to be a show, that there's going to be this. So we appreciate that. And we're fucking genuinely blown away by how many people.
I was thinking like, dude, if we get 75, I'll be fucking so happy.
Yep.
Like 75 people. Cause guys, we're chopper guys. Okay. Like we know how it go. Like we're not the most reliable bunch.
Nope.
That's like part of our personality is like a lot of us are kind of like fucking flaky or, like forgetful mostly.
For sure.
But a lot of people, that did update didn't get a ton done, but it's cool to see those people be like, no, I'm still about it. It's just like, dude, we only had 2 months, you know?
Yeah.
And
it went quick. It went very fucking quick.
It went very quick, but everybody has like shit to show. Like people have rollers, people have like an idea of what they want to do.
Yep.
And that's the coolest part about this first cut is like, all right, a lot of dudes didn't even have like exactly what they were going to run, know? And then they're like, all right, I got to start accumulating parts or I'm going to start here. Or even just daydream about what the fuck you're going to make.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I saw some sketches come through. It was just super cool that, I'm happy we're going to be at least 100.
Yeah.
That means that like most of the people that signed up are really about it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And when we say really about it, we understand that there are some people that had to drop for, totally viable reasons other than I just didn't get time. So
yeah,
totally understand. We expected that. To be honest with you, I expected a lot more. I expected that there would be a lot more people because there are quite a few people that have said pretty much right from the jump that like, hey, I'm not necessarily in this to win this. I'm just in this to hold my feet to the fire and have a reason to get a bike done and blah, blah, blah. And that's admirable as fuck. And that's awesome. And I love that if you're, you know what I mean? I get it.
I think that's the main tenet of the show.
I agree. So I kind of truthfully, I expected a lot more people to be like, I don't really care much about the competition aspect. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to keep building my bike. You know what I mean? So I didn't expect to see that many fucking people submit for the first round of cuts. So it's unbelievable. We're proud of every single one of you. And this is just getting better. Like, it really is. This is
It's
just getting
heating.
more and
Like
more and
now that
better.
I'm seeing like, all right, now we got 100 bikes, so
Mhm.
the pool's already a little bit less,
Yep.
but it was cool to see like just talking to people on the DMs, or even like we saw a bunch of the builters at the swap at the
Yeah.
swap,
Yep.
which we should talk about that because we haven't talked about that
For
yet, and
sure.
that was a good one. Um, But yeah, we saw a bunch of idle hands builders at the swap. We were at one point we were talking to a group of people and we're like, dude, there's fucking like 4 or 5 idle hands builders right here.
Yeah. I think we talked to a good 7 or 8
Yeah.
that day. It was pretty
Yeah.
fucking
And they
awesome.
were out there picking parts like you do for chopper shit,
And right.
trying to find some fucking dirt cheap ass parts. And um but yeah, the main idea of the show is not the competition. And I mean, that's just the fucking cherry on top.
Right.
The idea of the show is building bikes and doing it yourself and pushing your fucking limits and learning new skills and shit.
Right.
You know,
For sure.
that's the point of the show. Is we want to highlight garage builders that don't have a fucking shop full of guys working on their shit, or that don't farm everything out and assemble it
Right.
with, it's like that's the whole fucking point. So I'm so proud of you guys that fucking we get 100 goddamn bikes and or more, I don't know, because we still got 6 hours to the cutoff and people are still submitting.
Mhm.
And I know if I was in the competition, I would be submitting at fucking
Like a minute before.
11:45.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. I'd be doing literally everything I could, and not knocking anybody who didn't do this, obviously, but I would be doing everything I could up to tonight. And then at like 11:30, I'd be like, okay, now I got to start taking a video or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, get as much as I could.
And the other cool thing too is people are putting in a lot of work on these videos.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
the best part about the thing I love about it, it's like, dude, you're not just pushing yourself in this competition like your comfort zone with fabrication or this or that. A lot of these dudes do not like being on camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they said, you know what? They said fuck it, and they fucking took like 36 different takes to try to explain because and I love seeing that too. You're growing as a person, like you're getting at a lot of these people that are in the competition, they don't really do social media and shit,
Right.
And we just chose that it's a tool that we're using to organize and do the show. But yeah, dude, it was cool to see how all the different people approached it differently.
Yeah.
And like they did a great job,
Mhm.
like there's a lot of people that like you see what they're doing, but to hear people talk about it was really cool.
For sure. Yeah. It's one thing to draw on a napkin and stuff. That's awesome. And see what your ideas are and where you're heading and whatever. But to hear you go through and go, I did this, I did this, I did this, and this is my plan for this, and this is my plan for that. And you putting your hands on what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's cool. I went through, I had a rough time sleeping last night in particular and the night before. So I've been spending a lot of time going through each and every one of the submissions and looking at where it started and where it is already now, and just kind of,
Yeah.
just looking at everything, and it's unbelievably impressive. There are some people that are just like, it's unbelievable. It
Yeah.
really is unbelievable. I can't believe we get to be involved with this shit. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
And dude, today's the last day. I had a bunch of people reach out and be like, yo, can I join the competition? Like, and that's another part of this is like, I would love for this to go. And even if we're not involved in it or whatever, like it would be awesome for this to be a new thing that
Yeah.
goes on annually, that
Yeah.
goes on every year. And people are bummed that they didn't get in this year, but then you're prepped for 2026,
Yeah, exactly. If you're out there and you're listening and you're interested in this and you haven't gotten in this year, this is your calling
Yeah.
card right now. Start gathering your shit. Because here's the deal. If you think about this, right, we haven't even necessarily like talked about this per se, right? But this is something that this is a bridge we're going to have to cross when we get there. We're doing this as a year-long thing, right? July to July. Realistically, that's how it should stay. So when we are doing Idle Hands show proper, like the actual show next year, we also are getting ready or are accepting submissions for 2027's Idle Hands show.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that. If you want to start taking this time to start gathering your shit, you get a heads up on all the people who did Idle Hands 1, but they get to say that they were part of Idle Hands 1. So
yeah, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. If the show fucking blows up, like it's real. I'm getting super stoked on like how much is coming together right now. We're gonna talk about that today.
Oh yeah.
But if this is like super fucking rad, dude, then it's going to be an annual thing, and we'll start Idle Hands 2 at the show. We'll
Yeah,
launch it at the fucking show
for
in
sure.
July.
Yeah. Yep. That'll be, I mean, that theoretically would be entry week, submission week, which,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to figure, obviously by then, we'll have it dialed in a little bit more, but so yeah, start thinking about that. If you're not in it this year and you want to get in, I've had plenty of people too that have reached out there like, fuck man, I really wish I could have gotten in on this, or
I
wish I had
wish I
time.
could build for the show. Well,
Me
you know what?
too.
I am building for this show.
Yeah.
I am building for the show. I'm not going to be in the show. My bike's going to be there. I'm building it for this show to debut it at the show. Well, I don't know. I'm going to be hopefully I'll be riding it before the show.
Yeah.
Before midsummer, but it'll be debuted only at the Idle Hands show.
Fuck yeah. Very cool. Yeah, this is just watching this and being a part, getting a bird's eye view of this whole thing. Honestly, I hate to sound like that guy, but it's got me going in a totally different direction on the Panhead, as I've discussed kind of briefly. But now it's like, dude, I'm going show bike now. I want that bitch to be clean.
Oh, yeah.
I want it to be, I've already got some ideas cooking and shit and stuff that I'm starting with so far along a bike already. It's probably 60, 70% done as it sits. So it's like, fuck it. Now I have this whole winter to just make it pretty.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the other thing, like the word show bike, like when we first our inception of this, like I wasn't really even thinking of it like that
neither
until pretty recently.
Truth.
And maybe even when Truth was like,
Yep.
dude, I want to see a motherfucking show bike.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to build a motherfucking show bike because I've always built bikes to ride, and like I haven't really done a show bike where it's like you put stupid shit on it and it fucking it's shiny and it's fucking like spark. I want to do one that's another level of building. It's like, yeah, you can ride your bike, but build it for a show where it's like fucking perfect.
You're hiding all the wires, you're polishing shit, you're doing special hardware, polishing your hardware, like all the little nitty gritty shit. I personally, I would never personally build a bike that I can't just take out any day. Like even the Panhead and stuff, I'm going to go crazy on it, but I'm not doing an internal throttle. I'm not doing any of that like show bike, trailer bike type shit. I want to be able to ride my show bike. I want
to try the internal throttle.
I've thought about it too, but
it's just so cool. But I think that people do it,
exactly.
So it has to be doable. But me and you we struggled with it for so fucking long. We scrapped it.
Yeah.
And we scrapped our handlebars.
Right.
Because we ruined them.
Yeah.
But I really want to do that because it's just so fucking trick, dude.
Yeah, it's very, very clean. And I forget who it was. I think it was Slim's Fab. He came out. I believe there are other renditions of this, but I remember seeing his throttle was like cable activated, like chain activated or whatever, rather. And like that, I'd like to see, or there was one that was like, I forget who made it, but it was like two, what do they call it? Heloid gears or whatever. And they fucking mesh. It's almost like
it's a foreign guy, a foreign like fabricator dude.
Yeah.
I was seriously looking at that for a long time. It's very expensive, but it's a fucking most elegant thing I've ever seen.
For sure. I like different shit like that. And personally, to me, like just a regular ass, like a built well, what do they call it? The whiskey throttle tube. That don't bother me none.
Yeah. They work so good and they're so easy. You don't have to fuck with them.
Right.
But I think I'm going to try the internal throttle thing again.
Yeah.
So if you have experience with a working internal throttle, let me know what fucking brand you use.
Like on a bike that you ride often, not a bike that you rode to a show and then it sat in the garage.
Yeah, I want to. That's the thing. That's the thing is, I am not made of money, so I can't be having a fucking shovel head that I don't ride. You know what I mean? So I'm building it to ride, but I want it to look like a show bike,
right?
At least for one day at a show,
right?
And then be cool with it. Like once I debut it, be cool with it getting fucked up because, it's gonna get fucked up if you ride your bike. It gets fucked up.
It's a motorcycle. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, dude, I'm super stoked. I'm also super stoked with like the quality of the builds. Like I'm really impressed with. Like in my head, I'm already looking at. I'm like, I can already kind of see. I can't narrow it down, obviously, to like the top 13 because there's so many at this point. But there are definitely like
front
50
runners.
bikes that I could definitely pick out there and easily just be like, dude, this guy's, like, these people are super talented. I
For
can already
sure.
see it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, there's definitely a crop of people that are starting to emerge with these new updates that are doing some really seriously wild shit.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see where that shit ends up.
Yeah, we should talk about the timeline.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Because right now you're like cursing our names, like, what the fuck? The
Yeah.
cutoff was the first. I'm going to put a post out about this today or tomorrow or whatever, just
Right.
so everybody doesn't fucking shit an egg or whatever. But it's just us. We don't have the Idle Hands is me and Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not a whole bunch of people fucking helping us out. We don't have interns and shit. So once the cutoff it's at midnight tonight,
Mhm.
we're gonna cut it off for submissions, and then we have to enter all 100+ bikes into this program so we can do the voting in a fair way. Right.
And then we have to get it to the judges. They have to navigate this website that Ryno found and
Look at the bikes and
right.
give it thought, like
For
I don't
sure.
want to rush it and just be like to get a result,
Yeah.
I don't want knee-jerk reactions because you guys are fucking putting so much work and your heart and soul into these things. So we're going to be very careful about the voting.
Yeah.
But we want to do it as quickly as possible. So we're going to be announcing the top 50 that are moving on for A-side competition on October 10th, 10/10. So that gives us time. Today's the 1st, or today's the 3rd when you're listening to this.
Right.
We will have at this point already gotten the survey out to the judges, and we want to give them the weekend to put their thoughts together, and give us some, get their picks in, tally the votes, and then Dan and I will record an episode next week where we announce the winners
on the episode. So we're gonna fuck it. We're gonna get a little extra traffic through the podcast here. So we are going to announce the 50 on the podcast. We are not going to put it out on an Instagram post for at least a few days. So when next week's episode comes out, you got to tune in to find out if you made it, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So pay the fuck attention.
Pay fucking attention.
Yeah. And here's the thing, guys. I'm sorry, but the Lowlife podcast puts on the Idle Hand show.
Right.
That's who puts it on.
Yep.
So you got to listen to the fucking show. I'm appalled at some of the questions that I've gotten, dude, over the past week. Like, this is the Chopper News, guys. This is where you get your information. If you want to know what the fuck is going on, you listen to the Lowlife podcast. That's all we talk about.
That's what we're going for.
Is choppers and shit.
Yeah.
And we talk about the Idle Hand show every single week. So, anyways, tune in next week. We are going to go through all 50, and we'll announce them on the show. And we'll also, here's the thing is, I get some people don't use social media and shit. Some people might not even listen to podcasts. You can listen to one podcast.
Yeah. It's an hour and a half of your time over a weekend.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, if you're in the show, that's how you're going to find out. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're not going to be bullied into doing it otherwise. So
yeah, we will put out a post like later on, but if you want up to the minute news, you're going to have to go and listen next week. I drop this shit at fucking first thing in the morning every single Friday. 7 motherfucking years we haven't missed a Friday. So you can bet your sweet bippy that Friday morning, if you wake up at the ass crack of dawn and tune into the Lowlife podcast, you will hear all 50 winners. We'll try to make it entertaining. Yeah. And not just rattle off a bunch of names.
So here's what I was thinking real quick. Fuck it. We'll do it here. Next week is my anniversary episode. So we could do what we were talking about and have a gang episode, and we could go through and announce and pull up each of the winners or whatever, and we could all talk about the 50 that are going to be in the show.
Oh, sick.
And that could be our anniversary episode, maybe.
I was thinking you were talking about you and your wife's anniversary, and I was like,
no,
you want me to come to that? You're going to take me out to dinner with you guys?
Yes, I do.
We'll do a live podcast with your wife, me and you, on your anniversary.
At anniversary dinner, yes.
Oh, it's
dress nice.
Did you see the look of confusion on my face?
I did initially. You looked at me like, what the fuck? Yeah. Podcast anniversary.
No, Dan's coming up on 1 year.
Next week, yes, sir.
He's all grown up now.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think.
Yeah. And we got this professional podcasting desk.
This is so sick, dude. This is so fucking cool. Like, I I watch these episodes as much as I can, and I didn't even gather that this is a whole ass
It's a whole ass desk, dude.
desk setup. Like it's fucking awesome. This is super sick.
Everything's tucked away, nice and neat. Cable
Yeah.
management's on point.
Yeah,
It looks like a TV studio in here.
really, really, really impressive. Well done.
I do what I can.
Yeah, dude.
So, so today we're going to talk about a bunch of idle hands updates. Some of the stuff that we have, dude. The more we talk about it, the more exciting I get. But more exciting I get. The more excited I get. I'm so excited I can't even fucking talk. And we've been talking a lot about this. We've been here for hours talking about the show. But Dan's been a busy boy and he has a bunch of updates, cool shit. We're gonna get into that. But we're gonna do a little light housekeeping. First thing I want to talk about is our sponsors, our shout outs, and I don't think there's any shows coming up.
As far as I'm aware,
Season's over.
Show season's over around here. There's one hardcore show I'd like to shout out. It's the For the Children Fest that happens here in Boston. It's December. It's the first weekend in December. I reposted the flyer. It's an unbelievable bill, and it's a benefit show. They're asking you have to come in with an unopened toy, so it's a toy drive and an unbelievable hardcore and punk fest happening in Boston. So if you're in the local area, I know our boy Austin, Silver City Co's going. Alex is coming. It's going to be fucking crazy 2-day fest. So look into that, get your tickets, and we'll see you there. But other than that, as far as chopper shit is concerned, we just had Keen Swap meet, and now it's that time of year that we always talk about where it's like, okay, high five, all my best friends. I'll see you in March.
Yeah. See you when the sun comes back out.
Yep.
I want to hibernate.
Yep. It's fucking dark before 7 p.m. now.
Yep.
So
You know what we do a good job of around here is when we are feeling like the winter blues, you know, we'll be like, let's fucking get together. You know, like Fish Tank will be like, yo, let's go out to the bar and get some drinks.
Whoever is hurting the most that week will be like, hey, I could really use some homie time. You guys around this week? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, do garage nights, get with your homies during the winter and fucking hang out because it's the best. I can't think of anything I like. The only thing I like more than sitting alone at a bar is being with the homies in the garage.
For sure. 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so before we get into the sponsors, I do have a shout out. This was a cool one. I wanted to shout out, number one, I want to shout out all our Patreons. They pay for this show, and me and Dan were just talking. I'm going to be donating all the Patreon funds that I don't use to operate this show, anything left over. So we're still doing, I said we're going to do $100 to the GoFundMe, but then GoFundMe takes a chunk of that every transaction. So I'm just going to have the Patreon money. It goes into the same account that the GoFundMe goes to, and it's just going to go there. Anything that we don't use to operate this show. So it's definitely more than $100 a month that we've been donating, but anything we don't use is just going to go there. Okay. So I want to shout out the Patreons because more and more of you guys are coming on board. More and more of you guys are supporting me. I'm neglecting you. I feel like a deadbeat dad because I haven't done a fucking Hood Rat episode. I haven't done this, that, but I'm honestly like, I feel so overwhelmed right now that like, I'm just so glad nobody's dropping off the Patreon. You guys are the salt of the earth.
Yeah, for
you
real.
guys are the fucking best, dude.
Yep.
So supportive.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah. So you guys all fucking kick ass. And I also wanted to shout out I got a letter in the mail.
Oh yeah.
I haven't gotten a letter in the mail in a long time.
True fan mail.
Yeah, dude. I saw a fucking letter to the fucking Lowlife podcast in my mailbox.
That's crazy.
So shout out to fucking Taryn. She is the owner of Overlooked Vintage Motorcycles down in Northeast based Connecticut. I don't know where that is, but I know where Connecticut is. But Northeast based Overlooked Vintage Motorcycles. Taryn wrote us a handwritten letter after she purchased one of our shirts, which all the proceeds went right into the GoFundMe. Raised a bunch of money. Still have a couple of mediums and larges if you want them. I'm never ordering medium and larges again unless these get fucking bought up. But Taryn, that was super cool. She gave us a bunch of stickers and shit. And go check her out on Instagram, Overlooked Vintage Motorcycles. She does some cool shit.
Thank you, Taryn. That's very awesome. We appreciate that.
Yeah, super appreciate it. She reached out and she was like, dude, you guys are doing cool shit with this fucking You know, she's an artist. She builds motorcycles, and yeah, dude, I was taken aback a little bit. Like a handwritten letter says
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Like when we get a package from someone, like you buy some Stay Strong Co. hot sauce, you get a handwritten letter
Hmm.
that touches your soul, bro. That's chicken
Absolutely.
soup, man.
Yeah, for sure. The
It feels
handwritten letter
good.
is always the icing on the cake. You get
Yeah,
something from a small maker or whatever. I always
yeah,
try when I do a paint job, if I have to ship it, I always try and do a little handwritten letter and some stickers and all that.
yeah.
But that's, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but for me, if I open something up, there's a handwritten letter and a handful of stickers.
I keep
I'm
it.
fucking
I
pumped.
keep the handwritten.
100%.
Yeah, I keep it. I put it in
100%.
my motherfucking scrap box.
Yep. Very cool.
I keep it in a box where I keep special things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. For sure.
Everybody got one of those.
Yep. Mine's an old, the old fucking blue and clear lunch boxes or the pencil boxes from
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Filled with all sorts of shit.
Speaking of, I didn't write special letters for the T-shirts. I should have done that, but I had a fucking pile of them, and I need to get out. Like,
Yeah.
dude, during the day, like the post office fucking closes at 5, so I have to do that shit like in the middle of the day while I'm working. I'm fucking busy. But the thing I wanted to say about the T-shirts, I hope you guys liked your free T-shirts because shipping pretty much doubled, dude.
Ugh.
It like, dude, it was like to ship a fucking T-shirt in the state, within the state, is $10
Jesus.
plus. Like some of them were $11-$12. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
What's going on?
It used to be like $5
through USPS.
Yeah.
Derek, what the fuck is going on?
Is he USPS?
Yes.
Bro, can he just
Derek, answer the question.
Can he just
speak for the USPS?
You're a representative. We should have him on and be like, dude. They said the lady. I was like, is that fucking for real, dude? And she was like, they're gonna go up again soon too. Oh, cool.
Derek, this is unacceptable.
Derek,
fix it. Anyways,
do something, Derek.
Derek, don't just stand there. Do something.
Yeah. So that was fucked up, but yeah, I'm gonna get the fucking website up. We're gonna get some shirts on there, and we're gonna get some merch going
For sure.
And then I don't have to fuck with the shipping, and it just drop ships, and that'll be way quicker. You can get it anywhere.
Yep.
I did have some international shirts that I have to ship. I haven't done that yet because that's a whole nother fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they can't even pay. They can't even like Venmo or anything from Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't Venmo.
Oh.
They have like some other fucking thing. They're like, oh, do you cash exchange? And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll figure that shit out.
Yeah.
We'll do international shipping, but
Stick with us.
Yeah, stick with us. This is if you are a medium or large, this is the last run we're doing of these. I have a new idea, way better idea for our new shirts.
I have some ideas as well.
Yeah,
for sure. We're gonna come out with some merch once we're into the swing of idle hands and stuff, and things are starting to get a little more manageable and whatnot. We've got plenty of shit that we're gonna be doing, including merch. So stick around for that. I definitely have some cool ideas.
This is my busy season, like right before winter when I'm prepping for winter and trying to get everything figured out before I have to fucking hunker down.
Yeah, if you don't live in a place where you have to literally prep your curtilage for winter, fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to do that around here. So
yeah, and it's a month long. Like any outside projects, any of that shit, you got to like button it up because once it gets fucking cold, you're not going outside.
Yep.
Unless you're walking to your car that's already running and warmed up.
For sure. Yeah, if you have any projects going, like you're digging front steps into your yard or your house or something, you got to get it done before the fucking ground freezes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's been unseasonably warm though.
It really has.
It's been really nice.
Yeah, for sure. No complaints weather-wise.
Yeah, it was. Let's just touch on that the swap meet real quick.
Perfect. That rolls into my shout outs. So
yeah.
perfect.
All right. Cool. We went to the Keene swap meet. I went there. We vended. Me and Dan came and picked my sorry ass up at 5:00 in the morning. We loaded up. We took our sons, which was super cool.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. I love it.
They're both about you're 7.
He's 7. Yep.
And my son's turning 7 this month in 10 days. So yeah, I woke his ass up at fucking in the middle of the night. He was very confused, but I was like, "Do you want to go?" Actually, I have twins, so I woke my first son up, and he was like, I ain't fucking waking up right now.
Yeah,
Are you
dude.
crazy? So then I went to the second one and I go, do you want to go? And he was like, yeah, let's go. So we loaded the boys up. We loaded the parts up. We went out to fucking Keene and we set up out there and we got there early enough that we were able to walk around before the gates opened. That's key.
Fucking right.
If you're vending, you want the good shit.
Yeah.
You got to get there before the schleppmos start coming in, storming the door with their wads of cash.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we did because I went there and I needed fucking wheels and I needed a front end. And I got fucking wheels on the front end.
The score of the fucking day.
It was probably my best swap meet find, I think.
Yeah. I mean, not that I know the full catalog of your swap meet finds, but that one was a good one.
It was a good one.
Tell them what you got, dude.
All right. I got a fucking Fury girder that's basically runnable.
It's not only runnable, but it's fucking immaculate. Like
the chrome is 10 out of 10 for the age.
I've probably only seen maybe 4 Fury girders in person ever. I've never actually seen one on a motorcycle. So that kind of tells you how well they maintain their bushings and whatnot. But
because you had one,
I had one,
it was beat to shit.
Absolutely beat to shit. Everything was, the rockers were wallered out. It was completely fucked, unrunnable, right? And the chrome was all janky, whatever. That was kind of what I was going for. But this one, the chrome looks like it was essentially just done. Like you need some 4/0 steel wool, and that thing's gonna look brand fucking new. The wheel,
there's no chips on it.
No chips. Anywhere. The wheel is fucking absolutely perfect. You could fucking eat.
That's
off
the other
of
thing is that what really caught my eye was the wheel. It's a 21 with the mini drum.
Yep.
Hallcraft.
It's fucking immaculate.
And that's immaculate too. So
absolutely,
when I saw that, I actually just went to go buy the wheel. And the guy goes, no, it's a set, dude. You got to buy the girder and the wheel together. It had the fucking axle and all the fucking shit. So I said, you know what? I had, it just so happened that I had that's the amount of cash that I brought to spend.
Yep.
Was on that to find wheels. And I was like, yeah, I got the X amount of cash. I don't want to say exactly how much I put, but I got it for a very good deal for the condition of the condition of the wheel and the girder. I got it for a very good deal.
And I got it
before and I was still trying to haggle him. That's how much of an asshole I am. I lowballed him by like $100. He was like, I really need this for it. And that's a great deal.
Yep.
So I ended up getting that. And Danny actually shout out to El Dano for spotting me $40 because in fact I had already bought a wheel. I was looking for an 18 rear. I got my 18 rear, the high shoulder fucking aluminum Ironhead one. But then I brought that girder back with that wheel, and Old School showed up and he goes, I got the matching rear wheel, the Hallcraft rear wheel for that.
Yep.
And then he went and he took me to his camp, which was right adjacent to ours, and I bought that.
Yeah. You told him that you were putting it on a Jenny shovel, and he was like, I got something for you. And he hooked you the fuck up on that too.
He hooked me up on that, and he had an 18-inch too, actually, in really good condition. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just get that 18-inch because it's already spoked and everything that how I wanted it. And he said, you'd be a fool not to buy this Hallcraft.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's I said, say less, Gramps.
You have options.
Yeah.
For one, that's not that wheel, that Hallcraft 16 is, if you don't use it on this one, either you will eventually, or you can sell it for significantly more money than old boy sold it to you.
Yeah. It's pretty crispy.
Yeah.
So I might use the hub in the 18. I don't know how it'll all work. I haven't figured it all out yet, but yeah, I didn't sell goddamn anything.
Yeah. I made out pretty good.
You were doing good.
I sold quite
You
a
had
few
nice
things.
parts though.
I didn't have many, but I had a lot of shit that if you've built quite a few bikes, you'll understand. It was all shit that I ordered that didn't fit or didn't end up working. Like I didn't sell it, but I have a set of upswept exhausts for an Evo that I couldn't run because I made it kick only. So the kicker got in the way and blah, blah, blah. So I had that and some other shit that was like either stuff that I would have liked to use, I got to use. So it was nice enough that I was going to put it on the bike, or I bought it brand fucking new and just didn't use it.
High dollar stuff though, like the carb.
Yeah, right. It was all stuff
Nice
that
stuff.
like, yeah, and a couple sissy bars, some shit like that were like, one of them was a Throttle Addiction 23-inch sissy bar that was literally it was never bolted to anything. I got it. It didn't quite fit the angles and shit that I wanted. And then I just set it aside. So brand fucking new. So yeah, I made a good amount of money. I got it's a 6-inch chrome rear fender, and it's a shorty. It's already kind of cut.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like a length of trailer fender essentially that's chrome, and it's like very easily cleanable chrome. So whether or not that'll end up on the panhead, I don't think that'll end up on the panhead, but that's just something. I got it for $10, and I was like, I could use that on something. Because I like a chrome fender, but everybody does that like Wassel rear fender. So something a little different. And then I got I actually got Joel, our homeboy dog food lid. I got his old mid pegs, the motor mounted mid pegs.
Those were actually his?
They were on his shovel.
Oh, you said that. I didn't know they were actually his.
Yeah, so they were on
like his.
Nope, they were on his shovel. And then he and Nate did some deals. That's how Joel came into his FXR, and Nate came into that shovel head. So Nate's doing a bunch of stuff to the shovel. So he sold me the foot pegs off. So that's super cool. But that's all I really bought. I had to control myself, and I did a pretty good job getting. Once I sold a few things, I was like, I got some fucking money. I can go get something. Yeah. There's plenty of things. Honestly, there's a bunch of squish pipes there, and I really considered just going and buying all.
You looked at every single squish pipe
just
to
have them,
box,
dude. Yeah. They're fucking man.
They're super handy.
Super handy to have, and I would like to build more generator motorbikes. So yeah, I probably should have picked up a couple because there were some that were like fucking immaculate. But I thought about it, but no, I controlled myself pretty well.
Very good self-control.
Yeah, I need to buy paint and materials and shit for the panhead and whatnot. So. And just, nobody has any fucking money. So trying to be careful.
Yeah.
But swap was sick. Fucking love going to Keene. It's a nice spot. Perfect fucking weather for
perfect weather all day.
All day.
It was actually kind of warm. You had to get in the shade.
Yeah, there was people walking around topless and shit.
Yep.
But yeah, it was fucking beautiful. The boys got along great. Saw a bunch of homies. So my shout out to all the people that we saw there that came and said what's up, specifically the Idle Hands builders. Austin was there, Silver City. We met Alexis. Awesome to meet you. We met Jesse. He was there with Lex. Jesse's a builder. He's doing some really, really cool shit. Lex is a builder. There was a bunch of them, man. Shout out to all you guys. It's so awesome to see you guys out there doing
Black Squirrel Photography.
Black Squirrel.
And his boy that definitely wasn't high.
No, he wasn't there. He's got a baby coming.
Wasn't
Brendan
there?
No, Brendan wasn't there. I think his name's Brendan.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he wasn't there. His other buddy. That was his.
That looks just like him?
Oh, I don't know. But the other buddy mentioned that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw him.
Oh, I didn't see him. I saw another guy that was with Tim.
I don't know. Either way. I was drinking a lot of Modelo's.
Yeah. It was just cool. It was crazy how many were there, and super cool.
Shout out Black Squirrel Photography for taking the shot of Malort.
Hell yeah,
a lot
dude.
of people bitched out on that, but he was seeking it.
Yep. He got a video of me smoking out of his bike, so I got a video of him doing his Malort shot. So we'll post that up. Yeah, we'll post that up for sure this week. But yeah, and then
him and his boy, they loved it.
Yeah. Piper too. Shout out, we saw Piper. She's building a bike. So that was super fucking cool. That was awesome. It was great to meet all you guys. Best of luck. And yeah, it was just sick. It was a fucking good time. Burke was there. Got to see him. The fucking mayor, dude. I'm gonna start calling him the mayor. I swear to God. For one, he's an unbelievably lovable person.
Yeah.
He's just the nicest fucking dude ever.
Super nice.
But like, we're leaving. We're all packed up and we're leaving later in the day. And he's fucking him and Evan 240s and somebody else. They're all in a golf cart. Like they somehow acquired one of the like fairground golf cart. I'm like, I'm not even surprised to see you in that.
They schmoozed their way
for sure. Shout out to those guys. Yeah, it was super.
Chopper Bob was there. He was a
Bob. Yep. Fuck yeah, I miss you, Bob. Good to see you.
Kick Me Customs. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to chop it up with him. He was over by Bob when we were rolling in.
We saw him rolling in. Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. It was awesome. So lots of homies out there. Swap was great. Definitely another thing to stoke the fire. Seeing you get all those fucking parts and then seeing it downstairs all put together is like, yeah, dude, I can't fucking wait to go home and work on that.
Swap meets are the best, dude. Yeah. They're so much fun to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much good shit there.
Yeah.
And a lot of the young guys,
For sure.
like that. Usually when you go to Keen and it's just the old guys, they have all their takeoff parts and nobody wants that shit.
Right.
But like there was tons of old usable shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of young guys. I think the torch is being passed.
It seems like it for sure. And
Yeah.
people are reasonable. Derek Savage was there and
Oh yeah.
he had a bunch of
He had
parts and
good
stuff.
shit,
He had
yeah.
that flathead that he just put together is fucking amazing. One of
Yep.
the toughest flatheads I've ever seen.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a lot of us that are kind of our generation, and you always have. They weren't there this weekend, but you always have like the easy co guys and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's all, our generation's starting to become those old dudes taking over the swaps, which is cool.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Fucking love a good swap meet.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pivot to our September giveaway. Let me bring up the old wheel. So this is for Stay Strong Co's. We're gonna be doing two winners. We got Stay Strong Co. was gracious enough to give us the holy trinity of hot sauces: the shit, the shits, and hotter than a Harley and a pepper patch, the LCP chop sauce. It has ghost peppers in it if you like it spicy. Sorry. No, that was I should have been laughed at for that.
It is ghost peppers in it if you like it spicy. That's funny as fuck.
And we got the velocity stack and the fucking valve stem caps. By the way, we've recorded like 7 iterations of the show already because we keep on having technical issues.
Mhm.
So I don't know if we even talked about this round. I don't think so. Talk about the velocity stack.
Yeah, no, we haven't talked about this yet because that was on one of the previous ones. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, so you got these badass valve stem caps. Really, really nice resin pour, really clear detail, skulls, some green up in the top. They're clear with metal flake underneath, but super, super, super clear. Really, really nice casting. And then this fucking velocity stack is super sick. 3 pattern, was that for CV? There's no Super E.
Super E.
Super E. So there's a little bit of green in there, but it's mostly clear. It's fucking beautiful. Absolutely wonderful casting. That's fucking crazy how fucking smooth that gets.
It's so smooth.
Whoever wins this shit
He's a craftsman.
really, really fucking cool. And yeah, can't wait to see that shit on your bike.
All right, so Dan and I spent 1,000 hours. We both have carpet tunnel syndrome
Tunnel
from typing all the names in. But if you want to give to the GoFundMe, every dollar goes to the Idle Hands winner. Okay, we're raising money for the Idle Hands show. $1 equals 1 entry, but after today, we're gonna up it to $5 equals 1 entry.
Yeah.
Because Dan had to enter this guy's name 100 times.
Love you, Eduardo.
Shout out Eduardo, dude. And thank you everybody who donated. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I think we should pull for the hot sauce first, and then that.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, we got GoFundMe giveaway. This is for Stay Strong Co. Holy Trinity. And here's the other fucked up thing, okay? This is all white because there are so many fucking entries that it doesn't even show like pie slices anymore.
Yep.
But I assure you, we did a bunch of tests and it actually does work. So
you're all in there.
You're all in there. And next month we'll do it $5, 1 entry, and maybe we'll see some pie slices with some names. But this does work. I'm gonna go ahead and spin that wheel. Who's it gonna be? Nick Myers.
Hey.
Nick Myers, congratulations. You've won the best hot sauce in the fucking world, dude.
Agreed.
Hopefully like hot sauce. And if you don't,
learn
you should
figure it out. Put it on your fucking eggs.
It goes on everything, dude. I'm so jealous. Dude, I've had this shit sitting in here all month and I'm just like, I gotta re-up on the hot sauce. I can't be fucking with that Frank's Red Hot bullshit.
I'm still a big Frank's guy, but yeah, the Stay Strong
I do like
is the best that
I do like
Frank's
Frank's too. Yeah, it has its place.
Stay Strong is the best there is overall.
All right, here we go. We got We're going to pull another one for the velocity stack and valve stem caps.
Show me potato salad.
Hey,
It was all worth it, Eduardo.
Thank you. All right, Eduardo. And Nick was the first guy. Hit up the page. Let me know what your addy is, and I'll get this shit sent out. Toot sweet.
Congratulations, dudes.
Oh, am I still sharing? All right. Hopefully, I'm not sharing anymore.
Mhm.
Because that would be boring. You just see the white wheel for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, par for the course on this one. So
yeah, dude,
get audio.
It's been a rough night. Anyways, thank you guys so much for fucking supporting choppers. That's what you do every time you donate any amount of money to the GoFundMe. You're supporting choppers, chopper culture, garage builders, and the Idle Hands motherfucking show in competition. So thank you so much. We are going to have for the month of October another sponsor, friend of the show, awesome fucking craftsman.
Oh yeah.
Wannabe Fabrication. He's going to be donating a set of custom handlebars. We're going to have him on the show later this month too.
Yep.
We actually had him scheduled for this week, but then Dan gently reminded me that we had a shitload of stuff to go over in the next 2 weeks. So he was a good sport about it. He's fucking awesome. We saw him out in Ohio. He's fucking a real chopper, dude. But he's going to be doing beautiful handlebars, by the way.
Yeah. Love you, Jordan.
Yeah.
Peace and love, dude. You are the best.
Yeah. And
Can't wait to talk to you.
He's going to be the new, he's going to be for the month of October, and we're going to have him on. So if you want to support choppers, if you want to support the Idle Hand Show, go to the GoFundMe. Link is in our bio. I post about it pretty much every day.
Yep.
I always provide the link. Go give $5, $10, $20. Every $5, you're going to be entered to win a set of those handlebars. And we already got other people. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but we already have other people for the coming months too lined up. If you want to donate to the Idle Hand Show, some sort of raffle prize, hit up the show, DM us.
Yep.
We'll do, dude. If
All
we get,
comers.
we don't have to do one a month. The last 2 months we did 2. We had the Triumph 650 head, which I saw Truth just got one done from him.
Yep.
Fucking looks sick, dude.
So sick. Yeah.
We did 2 of those. Shay, I believe you haven't claimed your prize yet. I still got one of those in Richards. I already sent the other one out to Pizza Overlord. In this month we have 2. Next month we got 1, but I'll do 2. I'll do 4. I'll do 7.
Fuck yeah. For sure.
Anything you want. All right, so let's move on to the fucking show. That's what you guys are really here for. You want to know what the fuck we're doing at the Idle Hand Show and what Danny's been hard at work putting together for y'all.
I want some fucking updates, baby. All right. So the 2 main things that I've been working on the last couple of days is the art show, The Devil's Dozen, and the music show, the punk and hardcore show portion of Idle Hands. So fuck it. Let's do the music portion first. So hope you guys like hardcore. Fucking awesome already. Working with Harley again has been an absolute fucking dream. I hit them up the other day and was like, hey, these are some of my ideas as far as the hardcore show is concerned, and all good. So we're running forward with this. It's going to be fucking awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to have on Saturday, we're going to have the bike show stuff. And then I'm thinking probably like 7 or so, we'll start doing music, whatever. We'll do the awards and shit. And then we'll roll right into the music. The music portion is going to be a bit separated because I do want there to be some sort of delineation for normies. All jokes aside, I really truly mean that. I don't want this to be any pussyfooted shit as far as our
this isn't a fucking Elvis Costello show.
This isn't like background music to a show. This is a hardcore show. So like I want everybody to do what they would normally do on a hardcore show. I'm also going to promote this as a hardcore show so that we're drawing the right crowds and shit. But I want there to be some sort of delineation between normies, because if you get smacked in the pit and you were there of your own volition and you start problems, I promise you're not going to win.
I'm finna to be in the pit.
I'm going to go fucking ham sandwich because it's our fucking show. Like straight up. I don't give a shit. You can all laugh at me. I'm stage diving. I'm fucking grabbing mics. I'm doing the whole 9. But anyways, so I'm working on a bunch of possibilities for bands. some really cool ones. I'm hoping to get a little bit of oi in there, a little bit of metal, potentially some different stuff going on. So I'm working on that. As of right now, I have 2 bands confirmed.
What?
And I'm really fucking excited about both of them. The 2 bands I have confirmed so far are none other than fucking Street Power, which, quick segue, you can expect. I spoke to Chris from Street Power, he's also in CMI and Mental Warfare, Back of the Neck, all that shit. So we talked to him. We're gonna get him on the podcast. So we got some music stuff coming, I promise. But Street Power is gonna be playing. It's fucking amazing. Can't wait. They're incredible. If you don't know them, go listen to them. And then the almighty motherfucking COA, Colin of Arabia, is playing. So that should give you more or less the vibes we're going for here. Like I said, this is a real hardcore show. I don't want any bullshit. I don't want any fucking bullshit, dude. Like, if you come into the show portion, it's a hardcore show. So come correct. That's all I got to say. So yeah, separate area, all that shit. We're looking to get a stage and all that stuff. So it's going to be fucking awesome.
Making fucking choppers dangerous again, dude.
Fucking right, dude. Absolutely. For sure. And hey, you know what? Go have a fucking couple of wobbly pops and put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, and come fucking watch a hardcore show. You don't have to be part of it. Stand way the fuck back and just watch and see what happens. Maybe you'll like it. Who knows? But again, if you're not in that shit, if you don't normally go to fucking punk and hardcore and whatever alternative music shows and shit, and you don't understand the culture, don't go in there trying to change it because you are uncomfortable with something. If you don't like it, fuck off. All right.
This is real shit, dog. Real
I'm just
talk.
saying, I really, honestly, I don't have any time for any of that crazy shit. That usually happens where there's somebody and they're not familiar with it, or somebody wanders in.
Hardcore, not soft.
Yeah, they're not sure what's going on. They just wandered into the bar and there happens to be a show and they end up waddling up front. Somebody bumps them and they cause a problem. And it's like, where the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
So
Dan's going ham sandwich.
Just bear that. I'm going hammy, dude. I'm going fucking hammy.
The ham sandwich.
Fucking right. All right. So that's all the updates I have right now for the hardcore show portion.
Yeah, and we got a lot of bands that we have that we're trying to secure still.
For sure. What I'm hoping for
is going to be a fucking concert.
Yeah.
On top of the carnival, on top of the choppers, on top of all the other fucking shit.
Yeah. I'm aiming for like 4 to 5 bands. Maybe a couple extra. I want to put out too, if you are like a smaller local band type deal and you play some sort of alternative music or something and you want to play to be on this bill and I don't have to give you any money for it, hit us up for sure. For real. I would love to have. Yeah, for sure. If I were in a small band around here that played that kind of music, I'd be honored to be on a bill with Street Power and COA personally. Okay. So if that's something you got and you're, good enough to play on a stage in front of people or whatever.
I love the fact that it, like, you went into it going, I'm putting on a hardcore show. This is not background music. We're not just putting music out there to say that we have bands. It's a hardcore show.
Right.
And if you know what that means, then you know, right? So it's like, it's a special thing.
Well, to go back to what we talked about with Truth and, what we talk about with a lot of people, like the chopper stuff specifically, this is the stuff that we love, but hardcore is something that I love and that a lot of other people around here, like, it's really serious. Like, it's really important to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not trying to gatekeep it or anything, but like
the whole show is,
you don't have to be
real.
there. Yeah. You don't have to be there. That's
build choppers. This show is for real chopper builders, real garage builders,
right?
Not fucking, this is flies in the face of all those fucking people that we're all annoyed with, right?
Mm-hmm.
The culture vultures and the fake people that don't actually fucking build their own shit. Hardcore show is for people that love hardcore music.
Right, for sure. I want anybody, for sure. It's free. It's going to be free. Like this, it's going to be part of the thing.
Yeah.
So if you're coming out, especially if you're coming out from far away, like just plan on fucking sticking around. It's music. It's not that big a deal. Just watch. But that's the cool thing too. Like I want to have that going on, but also all the other stuff is still going on. So like if you want to bebop or whatever, like all good. We're not saying if you don't like hardcore, go the fuck home.
It doesn't turn from a chopper show into a hardcore show. It's just the hardcore show kicks off.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in a section and everybody's going to be able to hear it. You know what I mean? You can be, if you don't want to get If you don't have to be in a pit, dude.
Right.
You don't have to
Exactly.
be throwing bows. You
Right.
don't have to have ham sandwich on each fist.
Yeah.
But
And
you can if you want to.
there's so much room at Harley that I'm hoping to have this set aside in an area where it makes sense, where like that space can be utilized for other things during the day and whatever. But at the end of the day, you have to go to it. You're not going to stumble upon the hardcore show.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
not gonna-
saying?
it's-
You have to be like, oh, I have to walk over there now and go to.
You're not going to be eating fucking a corn dog and cotton candy, and then all of a sudden you're enveloped by a violent mob.
Yeah.
Of like,
you get spin kicked in the fucking jaw or whatever. No, it's
you're not going to get
nothing
crowd
like
killed.
that. Well, you might get crowd killed, but if you're in crowd killing range, so just hey, you're not made out of fucking sugar either. You can be fine. All right, so let's roll into the fucking Devil's Dozen.
This is such a great idea.
I'm so
It's
fucking
cool.
excited about this. So this is how we're doing this. I know I prefaced it last time, but I've gotten together with most of the artists. So as of right now, out of the 13, I have all but 3 that have responded that they're in. So we're still waiting for a couple. But I want to go through and kind of talk about some of them. Obviously, we have some that are, pretty standard. But we're doing 13 trophies. I'm sorry, 13 art pieces. I'm getting there. So we're going to have these 13 artists, these 13 incredible, amazing artists that are either personal friends or friends of the show or just people we really admire. They're all going to create something in their own discipline, right? Because we got metal workers, we got mechanics, we got us, technically, we're making one. We got painters, we got fucking all sorts of shit mixed in here, right? Digital artists and all sorts of stuff.
It kind of goes with the theme of the show. It's like all bikes, all types, all
Yeah.
types of builders. And we didn't want to. This is all credit to Dan for coming up with the concept and the idea for the art show. But as soon as he told me, I was like, dude, that's fucking perfect. Having all these people and then just letting them be free to just do whatever they want.
Right.
Not put them in a box and be like, paint a skateboard or a toilet seat or a thing.
Which is fun. And it's cool because, you're as the artist.
That's how it started with us too. We're like, should we paint toilet seats?
Yeah. I
still love
around.
the toilet seat idea.
I do too. For sure. And I hope that becomes a thing for sure. But I wanted to do it where it's like, hey man, like if you're a metal worker, I don't want to send you, or I'm sorry, a woodworker. I said that right the first time. If you're a metal worker and I send you a wooden skateboard, it's like, okay, there's so much you can do with it. Sure, be creative, but
stifles your creativity.
Yeah, for sure. It puts you in a box. I don't want to put anybody in a box. So they're all going to make whatever the fuck they want. And then it's all going to be displayed. We're going to have a little gallery type deal. And I'm brainstorming some ideas for that too. I want it to be pretty. I want it to be cool. So there are going to be 13, but I'm going to go through the ones that we have confirmed right now. So starting up at the top of the list, the coveted Idle Hands winner trophy is going to be made by none other than our friend Ronnie from Dirty Builds. So that's going to be fucking sick. We know that dude makes amazing trophies.
Ronnie.
Go look at his work. He did the motorcycle art extravaganza. He made that crazy fucking bull head.
Unreal, dude.
All stainless or whatever. And it's fucking incredible.
He needs to come on the show. Ronnie?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dog?
I know. We've talked about it. So you can look forward to seeing an episode with Ronnie coming up soon too. Because we're going to bully him into it. And then for the B-side, the whatever, we're doing a Lowlife pick. So Ryno and I are going to collaborate on some sort of art piece / trophy. Whether or not it gets displayed is not important, but that will be the Lowlife pick. So he and I will be picking a bike from the B-side that is our favorite. So you have that to look forward to. Best paint done by Mikey, because why wouldn't it be? For one, he reached out to us and was like, I'd love to do that. So thank you so much, Mikey, for doing that. But no brainer. Best paint.
Mikey Machine Paints.
Yep.
Go watch his episodes if you haven't already. The last one we did with him was really good.
Yeah, for sure.
I learned a fuck ton on that one.
Yep. Yeah, and Mikey's an endless source of information. So honored to have you on making the best paint trophy, my dude. And then the next one is a really, really cool one. I think this one's awesome. It is the Furthest Traveled Award. So this is going to be for the guy who comes from Australia, essentially. You already got an award if you show up, dog. So Furthest Traveled Award, that is going to be done by our good friend, Chris Potter of Mr. SOS. Also, please go follow him on Instagram. Check his stuff out. Super amazing, dude. He is going to be coming on an episode soon. I'd like to do another paint specific episode in the coming months with both Chris from SOS and my friend Ren from Compton Candy Coated. So you'll have the three of us squawking on there about paint at some point. So there's something else to look forward to. The best Harley, self-explanatory, is going to be made by our good friend Tony at Undesirable Goods. He's a leather worker, makes incredible stuff. He's still pretty new at it, but he makes really, really cool shit. And I like the way he does it. So he's making the best Harley one. To go back to the furthest traveled. So Chris is going to be unable to make it to the show personally in New Hampshire. So he won't be able to physically pick a bike and hand it out. So what I'm hoping we're going to do, Chicken Rick, if you're listening, I would love Chicken Rick to be the one who picks and awards that one for furthest traveled. Because when I think of people munching miles, I think of Chicken Rick. So that's not confirmed yet. We'll talk to you later, Rick. Best Japanese hasn't been confirmed yet. Best Brit will be done by Nap Restorations. My good buddy Matthew over at Nap Restorations. He owns really, really, really high-end resto shop here in southern New Hampshire. Look him up on Instagram, Nap, Knapp, Restorations. So he'll be doing something awesome for that. The Ride-In Best in Show bike for the Ride-In Show. So this will be not of idle hands. This will be of the people who ride their bikes to the show. Best in Show, that will be made by Aces High Glassworks. Colleen makes incredible things out of glass. Go follow her on Instagram. People's Choice. Fucking pumped about this, and I think he is too. People's Choice is going to be made by none other than Muzzy. So it's fucking awesome. He's going to create some sort of awesome art, and that'll be awarded.
He's also going to be a giveaway sponsor. He's been showing me progress pics.
Sick.
Dude, so fucking talented.
Hell yeah.
In fact, Muzzy, we couldn't get out to your bike night tonight. And I forgot I was going to text him before the show.
Yeah.
Because we're recording. But he's going to be a giveaway sponsor, and he's making this original piece of art that's blowing my fucking mind.
Hell yeah.
A Chopper Carnival themed piece of art. It's
Sick.
so fucking cool, dude.
Fuck yeah.
But that's a perfect pick for that one.
Yep, for sure. Yeah. When we were doing the trophies, and then I was coming up with who I wanted to do each, I was like, what do you think about Muzzy for People's Choices?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And Muzzy, by the way, we were going last weekend before it got rained out. I was actually on my way. I was on the highway when it got canceled.
Yep.
So that counts for something.
Yeah. We really wanted to be there. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully he does more of those.
Yeah.
Beers and Gears, right, is what they're called. The bike nights he does out in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Beers and Gears.
Everyone welcome. It's out in Portsmouth, which is beautiful. I love Portsmouth,
for sure.
dude.
Right on the coast.
It's one of the nicest places in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
If you're in Maine or Massachusetts or New Hampshire and you want to do some bike shit, that's the place to do it.
For sure. Middle of the week.
Liar's Den? Liar's Bench or Liar's...
Yes, Liar's Bench, something like that. Yep.
Brewing.
Yep.
I had never had their beer, so I was really looking forward to that. I love myself a micro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look out for those. If you can make those, assuming he keeps doing them. Hopefully he does. Cool. So, yeah, we got Muzzy doing the People's Choice Award. People's Choice Award, I think we haven't necessarily nailed down how we're going to do People's Choice Award, but what I think we're probably going to end up doing is just have tickets or something like that and have jars out or something, and you put, your ticket in the jar of the bike you want to win, and that end up, whatever. Maybe we can incorporate some sort of, anyways, we'll figure that out. But it'll be People's Choice, so it'll be chosen by
online thing.
I was going to say maybe we have some sort of Instagram deal, but I don't know if People's Choice is, we don't know yet if People's Choice is going to be strictly Idle Hands crew specific or if it's show specific, right? Because we don't want all of these trophies. We don't want this to get too participation trophy-esque.
Yeah.
We don't just want to hand every fucking person in Idle Hands a trophy, you know what I mean? Be a little too kitschy. So some of these are going to be for the whole show, right? And we got another one coming up I'm waiting on a response for. I really can't wait to announce, but it's not ready yet. And then the final one for the 13 that I can announce today is the Builder's Pick, which will be fabricated and made. The trophy itself, the art piece, will be made by Nate Plum of Plum Cycles. Personally, my favorite fabricator out of the Northeast.
super
greater
super
chopper community. So honored that you want to be a part of this, Nate. So yeah, that's what I can put out for right now. So again, they're all going to be displayed. So everybody can go look at them and take your selfies with them and stuff. And I'm hoping that the only one I know for a fact at the moment that can't physically make it is Chris, but hopefully all the other artists are able to make it and can pass off their art piece to its winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's already committed to it. Thank you in advance to everybody who's going to commit to it. And yeah, so that's going to be the Devil's Dozen.
Devil's Dozen art show.
The Devil's Dozen art show.
Is that a working title?
I thought that's what we were calling it.
Is that what we're calling it?
I think so.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, because I was also calling the A-side 13 is Devil's Dozen.
I thought we were just calling them A-side.
Okay, I don't know. I'm confused.
Oh, me too. All right. Well,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's just a name. The art show that's happening at the show.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be.
I love the idea of doing an art show, and then you get to award it to the person that you think deserves it,
for sure,
and then they get to keep that, and it means so much more that it's not just like a shitty trophy.
Yeah, you're getting
a
custom made, purpose built.
Because they know what the theme is that they're building it for.
Exactly. Each of the artists have been made aware, like you would be making the trophy for blah. You know what I mean?
Dude,
for this.
We are transcending genres as we create them with this fucking show.
Something, man.
This is all very cool to me.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And the human centipede aspect where like it's just all self-feeding and we use the word symbiotic. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm so like the bands that signed up, the fucking artists that signed up, like all the builders and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what we wanted,
right? For sure. I mean, and there's more. There's even more. Like we're doing Vendors Row, but along with Vendors Row, quick shout out to our good friend Professor Falcon, Ellie, of Sad Clown City Tattoo and Lost Spotter Chopper Club. I reached out to him the other day and just said, hey, man, we'd like to have some tattooers. So he's going to work on getting tattooers, like a lot of them. So we're going to have fucking Tattoo Row, like straight up.
Not like a tent. Not like
no.
A tattooer, like a fucking row, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be like
tattooers.
A tattoo convention there, dude.
Right. Yeah. So there's going to be that. And also a part of that, shout out Carly Tattoos of Black Duck Tattoo Co. Out in Long Island. She'll be up here. She's actually done at least one of the Deadbeat retreats.
Oh, fuck
She was one of the out there with the Black Watch Gallery, I think is what it's called or whatever. She's incredible. So she'll be out there tattooing as well.
I'm getting a tattoo that day.
100%.
I'm getting an Idle Hands. We're gonna have like an Idle Hands tattoo.
Yeah,
that you can get
for
the first inaugural Idle Hands tattoo. So you can wear that proud where we get it.
Hell yeah.
And be like, I was at the first one
for sure. Yeah. So
I helped the first one happen. You know what I mean? Like if you show this show again, free to vend, free to attend.
Yeah, if you're a vendor, if you make shit or you have shit that you want to sell or whatever, reach out to us.
We want hardcore show, free fucking venue, free
carnival,
free carnival, free dude, basically free beer too, by the way.
Stunt show, beers. Hopefully, hopefully some sort of bike racing,
drag race,
yeah.
It's just free. It's free. You just fucking show up, dude. If you don't come to this, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Like, if you physically can't get to it, I get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but start planning now.
Yeah.
Start planning your summer right now. Go and tell your wife or your husband and be like, yo, what are we doing July 11th, 2026?
Nothing.
I guarantee they have nothing planned.
Yeah.
So book it on your fucking calendar. Put in your PTO. Put in your PTO for the whole weekend, though. Because the show is getting so fucking big that we can't make it a one-day event.
Yeah, we're rolling around. I've been talking to our rep Rowan over at Harley, and we're starting to think that this might be better suited to be a Saturday and a Sunday thing. The talk so far has been that Sunday will be a more mild version of Saturday. Of course, we can't do that shit 2 days in a row. It's crazy.
I can't be partying until fucking question marks on a Sunday on a school night.
So yeah, as far as the attractions, I guess, that remain between the 2 days, will there still be a carnival on Sunday and all that other stuff? We're not sure. We're gonna try and set up. I would love to have our boys over there at EasyCo run a swap meet on Sunday. So we'll talk to them. We'd love to have some sort of swap meet, but Sunday basically would be whatever is still left in the fucking lot from Saturday. But I would still want to get some music. I have an idea as far as somebody I'd like to show up, and it's not a hardcore show. It's more acoustic. Little bit more trending toward background music type deal. Shortened hours, probably only be 4 or 5 hours or whatever on Sunday.
But something to just like, if you didn't get to every bike or builder or person that you wanted to talk to, you can get there on Sunday. It's going to be more laid back. And we're doing a pre-party. So Friday night, we're kicking this shit off. We don't know what we're doing then, but we're doing something for a pre-party on Friday night. We're going to do all fucking day Saturday and then roll into Sunday. You can just ease out because your adrenaline's going to be pumping, dude. You're going to be you're going to be having so much fun that you need a day where you kind of need to you don't want to get the bends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're scuba diving or whatever. You're in the diving belt.
Yeah.
You got to depressurize, dude. So Sunday is going to be that like depressurized, so you don't immediately go back to work and your fucking brain explodes. You know.
So that was the main thing. The main reason why, well, other than the fact that this is just growing, but we know a lot of you people are coming from like really far away, and I feel like we would be doing you a disservice if it was just Saturday. You got to be here Friday morning. If you're an idle hands builder, to be here to load your shit, to get your bike in place and all cleaned up and whatever else you want to do and get it set up. So you got to be here Friday already anyways. So if it's just like you do all that work, all that driving, all the build itself, and then you come all the way out here and we only do it Saturday.
Make it like
you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like
trip.
It's enough. We want you to be able to stay nearby and enjoy all of the shit that it has to offer. And hey, if you're coming up to New England for the first time and you want to go ride the Kank, then go fucking ride the Kank. That's so sturd. You know what I mean? Go ride, explore, hit the beach, whatever the fuck you
Take an extended vacation, dude.
Take an extended vacation.
July in New Hampshire is fucking beautiful riding.
Yeah.
I would say if you're from out of state and you're coming across the country or whatever, if you can swing it, dude, stay for a week.
For sure.
I mean?
For sure. Yeah. And yeah, as we said last week too, if you're coming from real far away, let us know. We'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Figure out something for you and whatever.
I just want everybody to come and be like, that was the best show I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah.
And all the people were fucking awesome. And the music was great. The food was great. The fucking bikes were amazing.
Yep.
And then me and Dan are going ham sandwich and we're going to do a little murder suicide in the pit, dude. We're ending it all. Our fucking wake is going to be on Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. When you guys show up on Sunday morning and we're still laying on the fucking pavement from the night before.
Just our dead bodies.
Yeah, dude.
You put us, we'll make custom coffins. You can throw us in and it'll be like that meme where the guys are like dancing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. If it's not like that when I die, then you guys failed.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, you guys failed.
Yeah.
Me. So yeah, this is our going away party, I guess.
Yeah. Just gonna end it all, dude. Go out with a bang. That's the way I want to go out, is that badass chopper show. I die a happy man.
For sure.
Yeah. I'll watch all you guys from heaven or hell or whatever on Sunday, enjoying, I want to have Sunday too. I want to have some good hangover food. If we're going to have the carnival and shit, there's nothing better than getting some funnel cake or a fucking Italian sausage or whatever. Right. You know what I mean?
It'd also be cool to do like some breakfasty type shit too.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Chopper brunch, bro.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. So, yeah. Keep that on your radar. We're potentially, again, this isn't confirmed or anything yet, but we're exploring the option of making this Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, here's the other thing too, right? So this is the only show that has a podcast attached to it where we brainstorm on air.
Yeah, literally. I know. I probably should have said most of the shit that I've said so far, but putting a lot of people on the spot.
But you know what? It is what it is. That's just what this is our thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to fucking fake the funk on a nasty dunk. We're trying to make the best show we can.
That's good.
And we're we're going to talk it out. And by the way, a lot of you guys, have great ideas and you fucking hit us up after you listen to us and you're like, yo, you should do this, or hey, I want to get involved in some way. And that's why we like to talk about it.
Community, baby.
Yeah, community. That's what the show is about.
Yeah.
Too.
This isn't for me and Ryno to stroke our fucking egos and to be standing in front of people with a bullhorn.
No, I feel pathetic most of the time. I was saying, I was like, dude, nobody's gonna build a bike for the show.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
It's stressful, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for receiving this all so well and for not embarrassing us.
Yeah. But also it's like, dude, it's like that's what keeps the stoke high. Like, like again, it's just like I'm watching and I'm like, the first day I'm like, oh dude, we got like 5 people like enter, and I'm like, well, nobody's gonna enter. Everybody thinks I'm shitty. And then now I'm on Nimbus 9, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we got 100 bikes already, and I'm like, that's way past. Same thing with the first time too,
right.
But that's what happens when you fly from the seat of your fucking pants, dude, and you do something new that nobody's ever done before. And yeah, dude, again, this is for the people, by the people. Like, this show doesn't happen unless everybody in the community comes together and builds trophies, sings songs, gives us their fucking dealership for a weekend, or or donates to the fucking GoFundMe, or donates to this podcast so we can, or donates. Dude, everybody, that's the coolest thing about this show.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the only thing. There'll never be another one, and this is the first of its kind.
Yeah.
Completely community driven, dude.
Right.
From the builders to the people that are supporting it in any other way they can.
Yeah. It's shaping up to be, from my perspective, it's shaping up to be something that people want to happen again and again and again, which is, I mean, yeah, that's the fucking point, dude. We want this to happen again and again and again. So like we said earlier, if you're missing out on this, you got FOMO, get your shit ready and come heavy fucking next year.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely come though. I mean,
for sure.
I want to meet every motherfucking garage builder and chopper lover in America.
Yeah.
So if you can make the fucking trek out.
Yep.
Dude, you will not regret a vacation in July in New Hampshire, dude.
No.
It's paradise.
It really is. Yeah. You got mountains an hour away. You got Boston,
rivers,
less than an hour
ocean.
Away. You got the Kank and all that shit. You got the ocean. You can, I mean, whatever you want to do. It's amazing.
See what all the hubbub is about. Me and Dan, I mean, I talk about how much I love New England and shit,
Yeah, for sure.
Come and meet our people.
100%. Come see how we live.
Come see where I sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One other thing we wanted to mention is just like, because we get like so many questions. I get so many questions, but now Dan's going to get so many questions on the page too.
I'm ready.
We were talking earlier about like, people think there's a bunch of rules still, right? Like people keep on asking, like, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do that? A lot of people have reached out and they're like, don't vote me out yet. I didn't have enough time, but I'm going to do something awesome. There's no rules to this fucking shit, dude.
Right.
So like, you don't have to ask us to, can I send my stuff out to Chrome?
Yes.
Please don't make bathtub Chrome.
No.
Like, this is about garage building, but like, we know that like you're not going to have the ability to do some of the stuff that you need to do.
Right.
And again, I'm not disqualifying anybody. It's all up to the judges. It's totally subjective, and you can do whatever you want, and it's like, you can send your fucking shit out to get painted by a professional painter. That just weighs into the decision making.
Right.
I don't have any say in it, and neither does Dan.
Right.
So do whatever the fuck you want, and the person that wins the Idle Hand Show is going to be the person that the judges think are most deserving and made the coolest show bike.
For sure.
So Chrome is one of those things that just came out we were talking about, because it's like,
we're talking about show bikes, right?
Show bikes.
First, like we said earlier, neither of us necessarily considered the possibility or the expectation of like, we want to see a fucking show bike, dude. We want to see like as good as you can make it and shiny and fucking pretty and whatever, right? So until that idea got put into our head, we didn't really consider it. We probably just written it right off. Like, no, you can't just polish your shit or whatever. But after thinking about it and realizing that there are some people that are building to that caliber, and that is an expectation of our judges to an extent, we don't want to see you guys doing some crazy shit. Like, I can pretty much guarantee that none of you that are in this competition have a chroming setup that you have available in your fucking
And
house
if you
or
do,
shop. Let us
me
know for
Yeah,
sure.
I'd like to know.
Fuck yeah.
I'd like to get some quotes.
But that's not like welding. You can get a fucking welder or borrow your buddy's welder and watch a YouTube video and you can stick shit together. That is obtainable. That's not
painting your own bike is an obtainable thing.
Right. Painting your own bike, you can use rattle can. If you need to, you can do that. And you can get it at fucking Walmart. So that's not an excuse. Chrome,
yeah,
that's a different thing. If you got the dough, you got the time, and you're going to that level, we are not here to stifle you. We're not here to stifle you from anything anyways, because we're
do anything you want.
Do whatever the fuck you want, right? Just bear in mind that the judges want to see what they talked about wanting to see.
And just like the no rules thing, just how far it goes is, when people were entering their bikes, I rejected 0.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, put an exploding pic of your bike on the ground," and people said, "Fuck you," and then put their roller on there and took a pic, and guess what? They got accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So do whatever the fuck you want, but things like chrome or like little things like that you can't do in your garage, and maybe you can't do it now, and that's the thing too, is like there's some people that are super gifted and they have a fantastic skill set and they have a bunch of equipment. They've been working at that for a long time, like
right.
To accumulate what I have took a decade, of grinding and trading and saving up and learning. It takes a long time. So if this is your fucking first build, you might not win a fucking show. That's fine.
Right.
But again, here's the show. The heart of the show is everybody that says I'm going to build a chopper is in the show, and you're going to be in the show, right? The competition component is for the cream of the crop.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people are better at building bikes and they have more skill set. I mean,
right.
It's fine.
Exactly. And that shouldn't be taken as a point of discouragement for any new builders.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do this every year. This is your first build. Hopefully it's not your last, right?
And some of these first builds are way better than my fucking first build. My first build looked like shit.
Yeah, dude. For
unrideable
sure.
shit.
Yeah. They must be listening to the podcast, getting tips or something. No, but for real, don't let any part of this whole fucking thing discourage you. There is no reason to get discouraged about any of this. Nobody wants to see you do anything but succeed.
If you show up at the show with a riding bike, whether A side, B side, or even in the goddamn parking lot, dude, I'm going to shake your hand and I'm going to have respect for you. And everybody else will too.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who's they're worth a spit, again, like if people are like hating on bikes and shit, go fuck yourself, know? Like if you do shit, you build shit yourself, that's what's respectable. Doesn't matter what it looks like,
For sure.
I'm not proud of any of my fucking bikes, dude. But I'm proud of myself for completing it.
Right. Considering 10 years ago, you didn't know a fucking thing.
Yeah.
That you do now.
Exactly.
Bikes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be so fucking fun.
Yeah. I'm uncomfortably excited is the way I've been describing it.
Yeah.
I'm losing sleep already. And it's fucking...
You guys keep on impressing us, though.
For real.
I mean, like, every time I see an update... I love seeing the updates, by the way. I love seeing the stories and all this shit. And I'm just having a lot of fun just following you guys and getting to know you, too. It's
on that
cool.
note, real quick, I just want to say, too, if next week you find that you aren't part of the 50, that doesn't mean we don't want to see any updates and stuff from you. We still want to, like, not for nothing, post them more often. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to see what you're doing.
We're here for A side and B side.
Right. We don't want this to be, okay, now we only hear from 50 builders. And then in 3 months, okay, now we only hear from 25 builders. We want to see all.
Our internet keeps on dropping out, so we're going to shut this shit down. Any closing thoughts?
No. Thank you guys for tuning in. Spread the word. Share the page and all that shit. Sign up for the Patreon. Do all that good stuff. And we love you. Oh, buddy check. Buddy check.
Buddy check. Check on your buds.
Do it. Enough said.
Enough said. Get in the garage. Get in trouble. Have fun. and never stop chopping.
Fuck the internet.
Fuck the internet. Who invented that shit?
Some
Deadbeat Customs. Steve over at Deadbeat Customs is about grassroots motorcycle riders who take it upon themselves to build and customize their bike. They offer parts for all Harley-Davidson models and also custom parts for choppers, bobbers, trackers, and cafe racers. When it comes to building a custom motorcycle, they carry the best brands available. Go visit their brick and mortar store in Tewksbury, Mass, or at deadbeatcustoms.com. Remember, enter Lowlife at checkout and save some loot. Stay Strong Co. Sean Luke has been sent down from the heavens to bless us lowlifes with the greatest motherfucking hot sauce in the world. Sweet heat baby Jesus in the white pants heralds a message from God himself. This hot sauce is for your food. Keep it off your butthole. The shits, and the hotter than hellfire lowlife chopper sauce. Go to staystrongco.org today and grab yourself the holy trinity of hot sauces. Oxford Code Choppers. Chris is the original bad boy from Oxford, Connecticut. From frame restoration and repair to handlebars and hardtails. Hard parts for hard men. His hardtails are expertly TIG welded and installed in-house. Made of USA-made steel, cast axle plates, he is your man for the hardest shit to hit the East Coast since Hurricane Bob. Find him on Instagram at oxfordco.choppers. Steel City Blacksmithing. Josh specializes in handcrafted steel work right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Anything from custom motorcycle parts to hammers and tomahawks. Don't get it twisted. If it can be twisted, he's twisting it. Check him out at steelcityblacksmithing.com today. Beck Built Fab. Dustin is the plug for excess chopper parts. That's why we call him the Metric Man. Drum disc brakes, bid controls, hand shifters, foot clutch, modded worm gears, intakes, and more. He can do any fabrication job, weld repair, upholstery, or even maintenance. Check him out at beckbuiltfab.com.